All my family, my grandmother and everybody that know this truth are dead. It's a real truth about what I've been telling you about your light, and beings of light are here. They've been here way before you got here, Giant. They have the ability to, when they cut down the silicon trees, to use the silicon with the light, and they know how to bend time and space. Everything has been drawn out to where everything is a distance away from each other, and on a distance it goes down and up. It's scaled up and down, all up and down the highway. That's why the highway goes up and down. When they carved out a path, because everything is controlled with the dust from the silicon trees and electricity, and they can bend time and space, that everywhere you go upon the line, everything is in the universe. Light travels in a straight line. So what they have done, they pathed out the line way, put stuff on each side of it to keep you off of that straight and narrow that the Most High said you should be on, because you're light. And as long as you stay on that straight and narrow, that you'll travel faster. I mean, just think of it. You have to, when you go to either side of the line they've cut for you, there's structures, there's other pathways, but God told us to stay on the straight and narrow. That's the key to heaven, light man. But you want to veer off. You don't trust the Most High. You think when you're out there on the road, are we there yet? Is it so long? Yes, the straight and narrow is a long, and it's hard to stay on it. It's not because it's made to take you off that pathway. You're traveling in a maze if you get off of it. When you get off the straight and narrow and take those other pathways, them alleyways and other byways that were made there to slow you down in a maze, to keep you in a circle. And that's why everybody thinks the earth is round, because you get off of the straight and narrow. And that's why you don't go on and reach the final destination that the Most High have you on, because it's too difficult for you. You get tired of walking. You'll get off, because I got to go to sleep. So you get off the straight and narrow. And that's why the houses and stuff are put off onto the side of the straight. That's why when they lay down the roads and stuff like that, they look straight first. That's what they doing when they got the thing in the street, looking down the street and keeping the straight and narrow. And they have to keep that pathway clear. I mean, it never stops. It's the longest pathway light that you'll ever travel on. It's the straight and narrow. But you'll travel faster and you'll reach your destination. But if you get tired and have to get off of it and get something to eat, like go to the store, everything is placed off the straight and narrow, and everything is placed in a maze-like thing off of the straight and narrow path. But you can keep traveling your crooked ways, and I'm making the crooked places straight for you. Okay? Get off of that and get up out that bed, because you're over there in mazes. Okay? Quit traveling the alleyways thinking you're doing something. All you're doing is diverting yourself, light. And then you're trapped in that maze and you want to sleep in there. You're a giant in slumber. That's why you're sleeping in your house with everything closed up on beautiful days. You just that big, and you just don't want to get out. Giants just like to lay around sometimes and eat, and then have people to feed them and bring you food, because you're so big, and when you get up, you ache because you're off the straight and narrow pathway, and you got on too many clothes. You're shielding all your light away from the Most High's brightness that He gave you to kiss your skin. You don't like being kissed by the light of the Most High, because you want to put on a lot of clothes and shield yourself, especially when they tell you the brighter lights that in their coverings, that the rays of the sun will kill them. That's not true. If only the lighter skinned breed would know that It would help you get done. That's why you tan when you're in the true sunlight. That's why, and that's healing you. Uh, you won't die of skin diseases if you stay in God's true light. But you're not. You're in the angelic, fallen angels light in your houses when because you have them stored in your containers, and you call them light bulbs and the things that they are contained in. I wish you could wake up, and you need to turn off your lights and set them beings free where they need to be on,